What if Time Wonderland drops as fast as the amount of people dropping from my video right now? With the Time Wonderland trend dying down and the APY going from 87,000 to 74,000, and with the recent crypto market crash that caused Wonderland to go from $8,000 to a little bit over $5,000, okay? You just have to wonder, what if Time Wonderland just crashes? It just astronomically crashes 99%. What will happen? Should you still go into Time Wonderland? Is it a Ponzi scheme? Well, today we're going to be answering all of that and hopefully more to give you guys a little bit of confidence and to make a good content so people will view my channel. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. Okay, let's go. Alright, so before we get started, let's do a little review. What would happen if Time Wonderland just crashes? In order to fully understand that, you guys need to understand that there is a treasury balance. And this treasury balance is very, very important to Time Wonderland. Currently, the treasury balance is around $761 million. With the amount of Time Wonderland tokens out there, the treasury has enough to back up every token at a price of over $2,000. And it has enough money to maintain this APY for the next 421 days. So the treasury balance should give you guys some peace of mind that Time Wonderland is actually backed by physical money. Unlike most of the meme coins out there, which has no treasury balance and an anonymous founder, Time Wonderland is actually miles ahead of them. Speaking of which, let's talk about its founder, Daniel Spaghetti, whatever. How credible is he, and how much confidence do I have in him? Given from his track record, he is currently involved in 3 projects: Popsicle Finance, Abracadabra, and Time Wonderland. So for me, and the fact that he is a public founder, which means that if anything goes wrong with Time Wonderland, people is gonna hunt him down, and his life could literally be in danger if something happens to Time Wonderland. So he is not gonna rug pull people. Now, the other thing is he has 2 other projects, okay? Popsicle Finance and Abracadabra. So if Time Wonderland crashes, those other 2 projects that he has a lot of money invested in is also going to take a hit. So he has money incentive, not just in Time Wonderland, but in the other 2 projects to make sure that neither of it goes absolutely wrong. So because of those things, I think that it's pretty credible, okay? That doesn't mean that Time Wonderland cannot get hacked, but it just means that it is unlikely that the founder or the core team is going to do anything shady. Now, before we get to that, I have an important message. If you guys look at this picture, can you guys tell me what's wrong with it? Yeah, he's wearing shoes in the house. Now, I know that for some of you guys, this is like a huge red flag. Like, why is he wearing shoes in the house? But I know that for other of you guys, especially in America, people in America have no problem wearing shoes in the house. And I have no idea why, because for Asians, wearing shoes in the house is like being rude to your parents. They'll both get you whipped. Shoes are very, very dirty. You will go outside, you walk everywhere with them. You could have stepped in dog poop for all I know, and you bring it inside your house. So don't wear shoes in your house, and definitely do not wear shoes in other people's houses. The real test of how Asian you are is if people ask you to wear your shoes inside their house. And if you wear your shoes inside their house after they ask you, and then you're not Asian enough, okay? No real Asian would wear their shoes inside other people's houses. And please help me get this message out so that...
He's pooping.
Okay, I need to go. Sorry, bye. Now, in order to get a better picture of what would happen if Time Wonderland crashes next year, let's look at Olympus Dao, because it has been around longer and it has a longer track record. So this is Olympus Dao. It is currently at $454 as of December 12th, 2021. And if we look at its 1-year chart, we can see that it's been around for a little bit over 8 months. And currently it has an APY of 7,394%. So what would happen if you bought Olympus Dao at its highest point, and ever since then it's been falling. It's just never gone back up. How much money would you have lost? So if we look at this chart right here, we can see that Olympus Dao had its highest point on April 24th, 2021 at a price of $1,452. Well, if we go to my spreadsheet right here, which you guys can find in the link below, it's the same one as last time if you guys watched my last video, but you guys can put in your own numbers and see how much you guys would have in X amount of weeks, because this spreadsheet is in weeks, it's not in years, because these numbers, these APYs are very high. So let's say that you bought 1 ohm at a price of $1,450. Now for the price change, let's say that ohm just got completely obliterated and it lost an average of 7% per week. APY, for the APY, currently it is at 7,390. So for the APY, I'm gonna put it at 7,000%. Okay, this is a good number because I know that all the way 8 months ago, I know that the APY is higher and it has only been dropping lower. And so 7,000 is a very minimum that it could have had. It could not have gone lower than 7,000 APY within the last 8 months. So within the last 8 months, 8 months times 4 weeks per month, and that means 8 months is equal to 32 weeks. And if you bought 1 ohm at its highest price of $1,450, at the end of 8 months with a negative 7% decrease in price per week, and very minimum APY, the lowest, you would end up with $1,945. So, and these are real numbers. If you had bought ohm all the way back in April and you held it all the way till now, right? At the very minimum, if you bought it at its high point until now, you would still gain $500 if you put in $1,400. That is a 33% increase in 8 months, assuming that it dropped 7% in price per week. Okay? Think about that. That is how crazy these APYs are. And my math is correct, okay? This APY calculator is correct. I spent over 3 hours making it. It's definitely correct. So this math is correct for ohm. But wait, this video is sponsored by I Trust Capital. Did you guys know that you guys had to pay taxes on your crypto gains? However, there is one way and only one way that you guys do not have to pay taxes on your crypto gains, and that is to open a Roth IRA. But the thing is, most Roth IRAs do not allow you to buy and sell cryptos, and those that do are very expensive. But not iTrust Capital. Business Insider ranked iTrust Capital as the #1 crypto retirement account for low fees. So if you currently don't have a Roth IRA, then you should, okay? You definitely should, because crypto now is going to be exploding within the next decade, and you do not want to pay taxes on those gains. So sign up for iTrust Capital today and get $100 worth of free Bitcoin when you use my link below. Thank you very much, and now back to the video. Now, with that out of the way, what would happen if Time Wonderland just completely got smashed, lost 99% of its current price, and how much money would you have? So currently, Time Wonderland is at $5,338, right? With an APY of 74,500%. Now, just to make the numbers easy, let's say that you bought 1 time token at a price of, let's say, $5,000 per coin. Right? That means that you have invested $5,000 to buy this 1 token. Price change, let's just go absolutely crazy, and negative 8.5%. So in 1 year, it lost 99% of its price. For the APY, it's at 74,000%, and APY change, negative 6% per week. Negative 6% per week. This is a lot. So within 2 weeks, it would go from 74,000% all the way down to 65,000, and it just keeps dropping from there. So if you put $5,000 in at the end of 1 year, at the end of 1 year, you would have $7,500. This is if the price just tanks. If the price just tanks, APY also tanks 6%, 6% per week. At the end of 1 year, your APY would only be around 3,000% APY, which is less than half of what Ohm is right now. Okay, if this drops down to 7%, negative 7% APY, okay, at negative 7% APY in 1 year, you would still make $700. Alright, if this drops to a negative 9%, if this drops to negative 9% at the end of 52 weeks, you would finally be very, very low. But this is assuming that it drops down to $37. If it drops down to $49, you'd be down $200 from your $5,000 investment. That is how crazy Time Wonderland is and how crazy a 74,000 APY is, okay? Apparently, it doesn't care about prices. You can lose 99% of your price and still be even or make profit, depending on how much the APY goes down by. Despite these numbers, there is a reason why you shouldn't be investing in Time Wonderland. And that is if you do not think that it will survive in a year or two. If you honestly think that Time Wonderland will fail, then you should not be investing in it. The stress of it is not worth it. But if you think that within a year or two from now, Time Wonderland might go down to around 50% or 25%, but it is still alive, then maybe you should consider putting some money into it. Obviously, only invest what you are willing to lose, but a few $100s or maybe $1,000 could potentially become a whole lot more. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like it, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully you can help me out. Thank you so much and see you guys next time. Bye.